All right, let me just get this to the front. All right, so for my presentation, I chose the article Kinematic Changes Using Weightlifting Shoes on Barbell Back Squats. It's a little bit of background information for this. If you don't know what barbell squats are a type of weightlifting exercise that works the quadricep groups as well as the gluteus maximus muscles in the legs. The exercise is performed by starting in a standing position with the barbell on your shoulders and unhinging your hips and legs until you reach a squatting position while you keep your back straight and your core tucked in. So by example, you start up straight, barbell, and then you just squat down, keeping your back straight, and you go up. And barbell squats are one of the most iconic weightlifting exercises, and there are many variations of squats, including front squats, split squats, dumbbell squats, pistol squats, and the list goes on and on. So a little bit of introduction about the study. So while performing squats, most people recommend that you wear flat shoes or even lift barefoot so that you have more stability while lifting. So this is because with more training shoes and stuff like that, you have the padding on the bottom of it, so it makes your foot unstable. So basically what they want to do was test if it was better to have running shoes or the difference between having weightlifting shoes and running shoes. And running and training shoes have extra padding, like I said, on the bottom, which causes instability with lifting. So many serious weightlifters buy special shoes that are flat and provide stability with weightlifting. And like I said in the test, the research wanted to see the qualitative data and effects of wearing weightlifting shoes versus traditional shoes. So basically what they would do, if we go into the next slide, the methodology. So basically, the main purpose, like I said, of the experiment was to understand how much more efficient using weightlifting shoes were in reducing injury while performing squats. It's a little mistake, but squats. So basically, they had 25 college athletes, and they were selected to participate in the test, who were experienced in weightlifting and had at least 5 to 7 years of experience in performing barbell squats. So these are athletes who have always been doing squats and with their workout routines, and they're pretty familiar with the exercise. Athletes performed 2 sets of 5 reps at 60% of their max squat. One was with shoes that were pre-approved by the experimenters as cushion training shoes or running shoes, and then one with weightlifting shoes. And data was collected by camera and computer with Motionalise software. So mainly what they were looking for is the change in like how much the angles and stuff like that between the trunk, the quadricep group, and then your ankles. So with the data results, like I said, they're all measured in degrees with the trunk link displacement. So that's how much back bends. That's that angle pretty much right here at your hip when you're doing a squat. So if you see here with weightlifting shoes, it was about 216 degrees with a standard deviation of 51.05. And with running shoes, it was a 238.36 degrees with a standard deviation of 52.78. And then the thigh peak flexion angle is the angle with your knees. That's right here when you bend. And so with weightlifting shoes, it was about 20.35 with a 10.13 standard deviation. And with running shoes, it was a 20.94 degrees with a 10.19 standard deviation. And then foot segment angle. So that is your ankle and how much your ankle bends. I can't really show that because I'm sitting down. But with weightlifting shoes, it was about 38.78 with a standard deviation of 4.02. And with running shoes, it was 35.27 with a standard deviation of 5.57. So basically, the analysis of the data, basically weightlifting shoes significantly reduce trunk displacement, so it helps reduce overstress of the lower back muscle. So basically, if you're wearing weightlifting shoes, you're more stable, so you don't have to compensate by using your lower back muscles and bending more forward. There was also a difference in angle flexion, which caused by running shoes, and the ankle was more unstable on the cushion pads. This can lead to more stress in the knee joint, which can lead to injuries. Same exact kind of concept. If you're like unbalanced on your ankle and you have to compensate by moving around on the cushion pads, your knees are going to have to compensate for that stability, and they can move around and injury can happen. But there was little change in between the thigh angle between the 2 types of shoes. So there wasn't really a difference or anything like that. But the main takeaways is that definitely it would help your lower back and your knees if you had more flat shoes while you're doing squats. So the main takeaways, like I said, is weightlifting shoes or other flat shoes are important to wear while lifting as they correct your posture while performing squats. So I personally, when I go to the gym and do legs and stuff like I did today, I usually wear Converse or I wear flat Vans because I can't afford weightlifting shoes. So I just wear the flattest shoes I got. I personally don't go barefoot because it's just not my style. But I know I see many people in the gym do go barefoot when they do deadlifts or squats or any like heavy lifting exercise. And like I said, having proper footwear while we're performing exercise is crucial in injury prevention, whether it's long distance running, powerlifting, or just regular exercise. So like I said, the real world application is just when you're picking a shoe and if you're getting to working out and you want to work on more strength training or aesthetics training, performing squats is a very key exercise and should be put into your workout routine. I personally do squats at least once a week, whether it's a barbell, front squat, or some kind of variation like that. And then when looking for workout shoes, if you can't afford weightlifting shoes, like I said, there are many alternatives like Vans, Converse, Nike Blazers, or PF Flyers. I personally have used all of them and I've had great success with them. And personally, I have experienced like I said, I have positive experiences in wearing these types of shoes listed above as I wear them both regularly in the gym and my everyday outfits. So that is my presentation. Thank you.